Hello SEC on CBS brings us to the 121st meeting of the Deep South's oldest rivalry. From Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, the 10th-ranked Tigers against the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs. And Elijah Holyfield. From the Plains, we're underway. Hardman at the goal line. Nico got a little crease, tripped himself up, but he got out to the 30-yard line. Nick Chubb and DeAndre Swift both in the Georgia backfield, and now Swift out to the slot on the first snap of the game. And it's Nick Chubb for a yard, and that's it. There's how they look. Jeff Holland, 8 sacks, leads the way when Jake Fromm drops to pass, which he will here, and got it complete to Charlie Werner, the tight end, but only about another yard.
It's after catch. Whichever team has the better tackling team, they believe they can control this game.
Georgia's a 51% team, first in the SEC on third down conversions. Fromm pressured, throws deep the sideline, and it's caught by Hardman. Nope, it's Wims, but it's a first down.
One-on-one, and I'll tell you, when you've got Wims, the way he's going up and catching these balls lately, if you're Jake Fromm, I don't care if you're still in high school, just throw the ball up there.
First down, Georgia at the 39 of Auburn. Play action. Fromm, plenty of time. Complete on the fly. Terry Godwin has got it inside the 15 after 27 and 25-yard completions from Fromm. Sony Michel, left side. Michel tripped up, but he's inside the 10. You look behind Sony and Fromm at the 6-yard line, second down and 2. Michel straight up the middle, bounces off, and it's first and goal, Georgia. Michel driving. Did he get there? Not quite.
But if we don't win up front, Georgia is going to give it to us. They
Jumbo set. Fromm goes out, and it's Nick Chubb, direct snap, and touchdown, Georgia. And this will be returnable from about the 11-yard line. Big Benogany, and he's going to be dropped after a short return out across the 20. Quarterback.
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay.
And so far, one quarterback started out pretty well.
Let's see how Jarrett Stidham does. Just going to flip this on a little jet sweep, and it's not going anywhere. Going to lose a yard. Eli Stove apart from that point on. Auburn's played very well. On second down, he's going to roll the throw, fires a rocket, complete. First down, Auburn. Craig Myers
on that one to clean up that pass.
And now the quick flip out in the flat. Ryan Davis with the completion. And it's a wildcat. And Kerryon Johnson patiently waits and now cuts to the right side and gets the sideline into Georgia territory with a stiff arm and a first down at the 41.
Can they keep Kerryon Johnson into the fourth quarter? That'll be a pitch count for Johnson.
Here's his second carry, and it goes for about 4.
The tackle and the pile landed on him.
Marquise McLean will take his spot at wide receiver. Second down and 7. Nice play fake by Stidham. Loads and now has to reload and throws it away.
To make the block.
He's in the tent right now. Hastings in the lineup too as part of a 4 wideout group here on third down and 7. Auburn, like Georgia, a very good team on third down. Stidham getting late pressure from Carter and company, and he's going to go down.
4-yarder here.
His career long is 56. He's hit a 54 this year as well. He is a weapon. Got it. From 50 plus, as you just saw there. His last kick was returnable by Hardman. Let's see if this one will be. It will, from about a yard deep. Second offensive series for the Bulldogs from the 22. Nick Chubb. And everybody pushing and driving, and that gained a lot more yardage than it looked like it was going to.
A year ago.
That's right, 13-7. Chubb again. First down. Got it out. Fromm trying to be heard over the crowd. Michelle, nothing doing. Roommate Sony Michelle is. 3rd down and 8. Godwin in motion. Fromm getting some pressure. Down he goes. And it's Jeff Holland, 9th sack of the year. Roberts will wait the punt from Cameron Nizelek. Roberts runs up on a fair catch and takes it around the 38-yard line. 1st down, Auburn at the 39. And here's an end around, and now Davis wants to throw. Got a man open on the sideline, but just too far in front. He laid out for it, that's for sure. So the first trick play of the ball game doesn't work. Here's Stidham back where he belongs. Throwing out in the flat to Barrett.
Points.
And Holland has forced 4 fumbles this year, almost at number 5. Tight end Brown now shifts to the left side, powers over that way. The run's going straight up the middle for the 1st down for Kerryon Johnson.
Tackle. He was nicked, had to come out of the A&M game a week ago. They're hoping he is healthy and can play the whole game today.
1st down, Kerryon Johnson again for 4 more. Lorenzo Carter drags him down, but
oh yeah, pitch count, pitch count, pitch count. I don't think they're worried about pitch counts. The right tackle wore colored jerseys.
Defense number 5. 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
upper body, lower body.
That's it.
2nd and 1 here after the penalty. Johnson, flea flicker. Stidham getting heat. Late throw and incomplete. Hellcat on 3rd and short. Kerryon Johnson waits for his blockers and now busts into the secondary. 1st down, Auburn.
All out there. Whatever they need, I'm going to give it in this football game.
1st down at the 32. Play action. Stidham getting some heat again. Got away, showing good legs, and almost got a 1st down.
Good running quarterback. They need to continue to keep it wide open, and they have.
Oh, what a cut by Johnson. Are you kidding? 1st down.
Right there.
Wow. 1st down at the 14. The flip out. Tough catch by Stove.
Nice tackle. Turn around and quick snap it.
And there they go, right at the 15-yard line. 2nd and 11. That one batted in the air. Incomplete, knockdown by Walker.
And then inside, don't sleep on those inside guys. They are big and strong and experienced.
Just like Georgia, Verizon Red Zone's been good to Auburn, especially in SEC games. And now Lorenzo Carter jumped off.
No, I think it was actually Auburn moved. I think it was actually Darius James, number 78.
Prior to the snap, false start. Offense number 78. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
A lot left. Right here, back in the football game.
After having the ankle retaped, as Allie told you. Back at the 20, it's 3rd down and 16. Georgia 4-man rush. Stidham still getting some pressure. Throws as he's going left. Oh, what a nice play at the very end by Roquan Smith. Just 37 yards to try to make it a 1-point game. And it's up, and it's good. An interesting story. Played baseball, minor league baseball for 5 years before coming back to Auburn and playing football. And Hardman's going to bring it out again. I thought he'd stay in this time, but he's leaving his way on a nice return. Nico Hardman, far sideline across the 40, all the way out to the 48-yard line. Graphic department. 1st and 10, Georgia with a 1-point lead. Nick Chubb into Auburn territory to the 48.
In this, they run the ball, and they're going to run the ball.
279 yards a game. And Chubb again cuts it to a 3rd and short.
Hey, I'm not sure Georgia's going to snap it here, to tell you the truth. The quarter's going to end. I think they're going to wait for the end of the quarter.
Fromm's waiting patiently, and just as Gary said, they take it to double zeros.
Remember last time it was a sack. 3rd and medium, though. The quarterback is a threat as a runner in this situation.
Nada, the tight end in motion. Fromm flips it, intended for him, and it's broken up.
Game is to keep the Georgia defense honest, and Georgia has to be honest because they keep throwing them.
Nizelek to punt. End over end. This one's going to bounce, and
Good
Take
bounce.
a Georgia roll inside
really
the
good
10.
Bounce. 24 with my Purdue math right there.
We're pretty good at that.
Yep.
You weren't an astronaut, but mathematician maybe. Here's a quick throw out to Stove, and Stove's got a crease. Georgia still hasn't gotten him down.
And look at it, just looks different. They keep you honest in the passing game.
And here comes Kerryon Johnson. There goes Kerryon Johnson. First down, Auburn. Dominique Sanders and J.R. Reed finally got him down. This is where you can go tempo when it's working like this.
Absolutely, and if you notice, Stidham after the play,
that was dangerous.
Well, in this instance, Stidham is faking throwing the ball.
Fourth man didn't make it to the sideline prior to the snap. The 5-yard penalty. Repeat first out.
This hurry-up Auburn offense in the past.
Johnson flanks Stidham. He's going to get it.
There it is.
He waits.
That's
and now
Le'Veon
cuts
Bell.
outside. First down.
Exact same moves.
He got really hit low.
Yes, he did. Personal foul.
Following the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, and the 14 of the defense. The 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Knock off the #1 team in the country.
There's a big shift. They get 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and an empty backfield for Stidham. Throw is right on the money. Wide open. Chandler Cox, the fullback.
First down, being aggressive.
And inside the Georgia 15, Johnson only got about a yard this time. Expect to give Johnson a breather sometime. Second down and 9 at the Georgia 12. Kerryon Johnson again. This time Georgia's waiting for him. Nice open field stop out there by Aaron Davis. They've got to get inside the 4 for a first down. And whistles.
Prior to the snap, timeout Georgia. The first timeout of the half.
Our Georgia defense would like to hold them to 1 here.
Still got plenty of time on the play clock.
Kerryon Johnson flanks Stidham. Davis in motion. Lorenzo Carter trying to get some pressure on Stidham, and he underthrew Darius Slayton, his intended receiver, to try to give Auburn the lead. And it is easy for him. Auburn takes the lead for the first time in the first half.
You know, you got those old guys like those old running backs going, shut up, Gary. Just let him carry the ball. Herschel carried it, what, 40 a game?
Yeah, right. Here's Hardman again from about the 5. And found a little opening to get out to the 28, maybe the 29-yard line for Georgia to take over offensively now. All right, finish that later. Sonny Michel next to Jake Fromm. They fake it to him. Fromm fires deep. Got a man. Incomplete. Riley Ridley was at his shoe tops. Instead, just second down and 10. 2 tight end set for the Dogs. Fromm under center as Godwin will move to the far side. Back to the ground, and Nick Chubb. Nowhere for Nick that time.
Auburn thinks they should dominate this down. Can they?
Fromm, pressure coming from Holland. Down he goes. Marlon Davidson with a sack. Not enough protection. Finally, they got the extra man back in there. Oh, and they got close.
They went for it, didn't they?
Roberts, fair catch. Taken back around the 34-yard line. After who the trophy's named was the head coach here at Auburn from 95 to 99. I'm talking about 1895 to 1899. Stidham flares it out complete to Barrett.
A lot of lessons learned.
Yep. Second half was disastrous. Kerryon Johnson, little jump cut, and gets it to the 34. 2 receivers to each side for Stidham. Here comes the pressure. Stidham's going down just like Gary called it.
He finally made the big play.
Hardman coming over to the sideline is going to take it on the bounce at the 25 and comes up that same sideline. Got a pretty nice return out of it, actually.
Rushes for 13 yards at this point in the game.
And Jake Fromm, who started out 3 for 3, is 0 for 2 since and has been sacked a couple of times. And now on the end around is Hardman out to the 40.
At any time.
Right now it's Nick Chubb in the backfield on 2nd down and 3. And it'll be Nick Chubb with the handle, trying to spin his way, but they're not going to get him there. Carlton Davis stood him up, and Trey Williams finished him off. It's 3rd down. And he's not going to get it either. Great stop by the Auburn defense, led by Trey Matthews.
For whatever reason, Trey Matthews, who's playing a linebacker spot, wasn't blocked.
Nislek's kick. Fair catch. Called for and taken in some traffic.
Yeah, that's going to be a penalty, though. You still have to give room for the receiver to catch the ball. I think they were too close that time.
Kick catch interference, number 2 of the kicking team. The 15-yard penalty for the spot of the foul. First down.
Yeah, Georgia said.
Because you're always worried about that deep ball they will throw.
Golston and James, the 2 tackles, have switched spots for Auburn as they go to the left side. Actually,
I think it's Golston is at right tackle now, number 73.
Well, he plays everywhere on the line.
He does, but he was
the ball back before halftime. 3rd down and 9.
Yes, they have made that change. Golston is now at right tackle.
Georgia thinking about a blitz off the corner.
Yeah, they were going to do more than think about it. He's coming.
And there they come. They go right at Stidham, trying to track him down. And it got to him, incomplete. Marshall to punt. Georgia bringing some heat on their punter. Flag down.
You know, I wonder if it was leaping on that play.
Personal foul. 15 of the defense leaping the punt shield.
It's
a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Davis runs out in a slot on the right side, and that's where they're going to go with the ball. And he's got a seam that really tags. Flag down.
Yeah, this one might be holding on Auburn, though.
Holding, offense number 81. 10-yard penalty for the spot of the foul. Still first down.
You're on.
But it's not a disaster for Auburn because it happened downfield, so they get, what, 1st and 9?
Yep. And a quick swing pass out to Kerryon Johnson in the open field. He's got a 1st down. Stidham puck fakes one way, wants it all down the middle. Man there, got it, touchdown, Slayton.
He sees it, slows down, and keeps Malcolm Parrish on his back. There's the fake, and watch Slayton slow down and catch it over his shoulder. There's nothing Parrish could have done. Look at that snag. And as I said, Brad, I just told you I'm a deep threat. I'm not a blocker.
That's right. Carlson for the extra points. Up and good.
Football game, Jeremy Johnson and Sean White. You know, having a healthy quarterback helps.
Here's a pooch kick.
I don't blame Auburn, do you?
No, not after what Hardman did.
Exactly. And
in the spot, how's he going to react?
Well, we're going to find out. You know, the biggest deficit, as that graphic showed you, Notre Dame led 10-3 in the 2nd quarter and 16-10 in the 3rd quarter. So this is different.
Let's see if Sonny Michel can quiet the crowd. Nope, not on that one. You always kind of watch where number 7 is. Right now he's in motion. Fromm throws incomplete. Wins, I think, should have had that. 8.
And 1 for 5 in this game, 0 for the last 4.
Fromm fires on the sideline. Oh, what a catch by Wims that time.
Conversions both looked about the same.
Let's see if they go back to Nick Chubb here. And here's a flea flicker from Georgia. That's going nowhere either.
Well, it should have been a touchdown, I'll tell you that. Georgia could have had on the board.
Chubb hit in the backfield and then drilled after he got a yard. 3rd down and 15. Fromm fires on the sideline again, incomplete, and Wims is saying, how about a flag?
2nd half.
Nislek to punt. End overhand kick. Roberts calls for the fair catch around the 10-yard line. Shotgun not under center. Kerryon Johnson cuts outside. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Stidham standing at his own 5. Gives it off to Kerryon Johnson again. He's got pops after a 2 or 3 yard gain.
Seconds, and with the bad special teams and return teams that Auburn has, you've got to force them to punt here at the end of the half.
3rd down at 7. Kerryon Johnson was the motion man. The throwback's the other way to Slayton. Slayton's going down at the line of scrimmage.
Block. Remember, they had a penalty on the last one.
Got 10 guys up there right now.
They're going to go return.
Yes, they are. And the punt's a beauty. Hardman's going to field it, though, at the 44. Hardman across the 40, down the sideline, and he's inside the Auburn 30, down to the 24-yard line.
Timeouts.
They're going to keep it on the ground to Sony Michel. That's a little surprising, maybe. See a spike
will they spike it here or have another play in the huddle? Spike it.
Kick on the way, and no good. Wide right. And this one will be out the back of the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
At Clemson or at LSU, but this is not an at. This is a home game.
And here's an end around to Eli Stove for the first play, and it's a big one. 13-yard pickup and a first down.
We score twice in the second half of our losses. We have to put points on the board or we won't win this football.
Again, that Gary talked about on 2nd and 4. And they're trying to come with Stove, and he only got about a yard. They need to get to the 49 for a first down.
Will the Georgia front 4 do it again? They did it once.
Roquan Smith was thinking about a blitz in the middle. And here he comes. The throw complete. First down. If they get the playoff, we won't.
No, they don't.
So we'll never know about that one. Oh, they did get it
They
stopped.
stopped it.
It's hard to hear in here. They did get it stopped. Well, if they get the right call,
Yes.
here it is.
After review, the ruling is an incomplete pass. Therefore, the ball will be returned to the 46.5-yard line, where it will be 4th down.
High enough. This is what you need.
And Hardman dropped it. Did he get back on top of it?
He did not.
Auburn's got it. Great opportunity for the Tigers. They come with the end around to Stove again. They've used this play a few times today. Mecole Hardman over there on the Georgia sideline.
Oh, great play. Did not clean up the tackle.
And he ends up getting a first down. First down, Auburn at the Georgia 12.
I mean, John Atkins, a senior, a great football player, inside nose tackle, had him dead to rights.
Just couldn't hold him.
Yeah.
Now it's the Wildcat. It's all Kerryon Johnson again with blockers in front. Then he accelerates, taken down from behind.
Here for the Tigers. Great football player, Gary. Gary, number 71. Gotcha, Coach.
Tigers can get a first down at the 2. And it's Stidham on the keeper. Heading to the corner. Got there. Touchdown, Auburn.
From Slayton.
Extra point is good.
Spotter over here, David. 22 plays for 35 yards after the first drive.
Carlson's kick will go to Hardman on the fly at the 6. As you look up above, and he cuts back, and he's cut down. Sony Michel trying to get to the edge. Gets across the 30.
That was just like a turnover on the punt. There's been a lot of bad.
Here's a little bit of a shovel pass to Werner. It's short of the first down. He's about a yard shy. In there with Fromm. They're going to throw for it. Flips it out to Sony Michel, but they're right there to meet him. Maybe a loss of a yard.
The only thing I can think of.
Offside, defense number 4, lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Dogs. Fromm getting pressure, and down he goes, and the ball is out. Georgia's going to cover it.
Look open.
Georgia doesn't have to pick up all of this on this play. On 2nd and 21. Swift will try to get some of it back, but he only got about 3 or 4 of the ball game. They still don't. Incomplete, intended for Wims. Niziolek to punt. And there's a flag. Georgia was moving, I think, before the snap.
They were.
False start. Offense number 3. 5-yard penalty. Still fourth down.
You can be in it 30 years and still be afraid to call it a name, right?
Here's Niziolek's punt. Everybody coming down, and here's a big punt return for Auburn. Ryan Davis.
Turn.
Following the play, dead ball, personal foul, number 1 of Georgia. 15-yard penalty, first down.
And catches the ball. Very, very tricky punt return.
Wildcat now with Kerryon Johnson. On the first snap, might have gotten a yard before he's run out of bounds. Johnson 2, so it's 2nd down and 8.
Here comes that blitz off the wide side of the field.
They brought both guys last time.
And they're coming again.
Stidham's going to throw right into that, and that's a good spot. Davis broke a tackle inside the 20. Davis, touchdown Auburn.
Perfect call.
Extra point by Carlson is up and good.
Remember last time that the blitz came off the edge, what happened is Jarrett Stidham rolled into it. This time he says, I'm not doing that. This time I'm throwing into it. Roquan Smith is the guy that missed the tackle. He had a shot on it, but once you get in the open field, it's tough to handle Ryan Davis.
His 5th touchdown of the year. And number 1, Georgia's in a heap of trouble on the Plains.
That was 185 by Notre Dame. They've got 19 yards so far in this game.
Kick's going to be taken by Elijah Holyfield, and he's dropped after a return of about 10 yards. 3-7. And Jake Fromm will be under extreme pressure for the next 23 minutes. Nick Chubb, again, nothing doing, a yard maybe.
We were here in 2013 when they had those 2 miracles, but playing this well against Georgia, hard to believe.
Fromm on a bootleg, throws complete. 3rd down and 4, here comes the blitz. Fromm deep on the sidelines, got a man open, it's Wims. He's got a first down, still on his feet, down near the 31-yard line. DeAndre Swift in there in the backfield for Georgia now. They fake it to Hardman, who wants to go back to him, and he's going to throw it away.
Pocket, and clearly threw the ball away and got away with it.
I thought he had Miko Hardman wide open too, but now it's Swift, only a yard. Last week, a big stop there. Georgia, 279, 8th in the country, and today they've got 20 yards on the ground. This one won't be on the ground either. 3rd and 9. Big rollout. Holland chasing Fromm, and it's incomplete. Blankenship's kick on the way, and this one is good.
Something, they blew the whistle early here, it looked like. Nope, it's all good.
Keep chopping wood. They got a lot of wood left to chop. Blankenship kick will go out of the back of the end zone, bring it out to the 25.
Behind by 20 before. It's going to have to be the Georgia defense stepping up. They can't allow any more points.
That little flip again to Stone, and there's a way to do it to start with. A 3. Kerryon Johnson out to the 30. Going to be 3rd down and about, a long 4-yard gain of the season, the 9th of his career. Third down and 4. Blitz coming. And whistles.
I think there's going to be a legal procedure on the left side of that Auburn offensive line.
Tego Winogo, I think, the left tackle.
Snap, false start. Offense number 76. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Yeah.
See if Georgia's defense can get the stop they're looking for. Stidham. Pressure coming. And they get to him. Marshall to kick it. Hardman trying to get everybody out of the way. This one's going out of bounds. Going to give Georgia pretty good field position.
When a comeback, that offensive line needs to give him the time like that last pass he completed to Wims.
Either that or give Nick Chubb or Sony Michel some room to run. In this case, it's Nick Chubb, and he didn't get much. Swift in there in a slot on the right side as an added receiver. Empty backfield for Jake Fromm. Throws trying to get it in there to Swift, and it's broken up. 3 of 10 on third down today for Georgia.
Remember, Auburn believes they should dominate on third down.
3rd and 7. Fromm deep left sideline. Wims can't quite get it. Georgia's going to fake a punt here. Oh, it's a dandy. If they can drop it inside the 5, and he did.
Yes. That's a pedal to the metal, but how do you do that down here?
You give it to Kerryon Johnson. And he goes to give him room and almost got a first down.
It's because of all the motion.
Look at that total yardage today. And it's Johnson again. And a first down. Here's Stove in motion. Kerryon Johnson again. Out across the 20.
Let's see if we might not get a quarterback run and a bit of a rest for Johnson.
They shift Davis over in the slot on 2nd and 6. Yep. They're going to throw it out to him.
Same thing.
And he went for a touchdown last time. He almost got a first down this time.
And Kerryon is rested.
And here he comes again, easily for the first down.
You know, if you're able to run the ball against this stout Georgia defense, you got a chance. They've made the big plays, but they made the little plays too. That 1-yard huddle. They usually like to go wide on these situations with the quick toss.
Davis is the guy that's going to be coming back in motion the other way. Here comes the end around to Stove. Stove's got the corner, and he's got great speed. Down inside the Georgia 40.
Championship run, he runs the same plays, and he keeps doing it over and over again.
26 carries, his career high is 31. We saw him do that against LSU. But here he comes again. And he's going to take J.R. Reed for a ride. Zone for the Tigers with a 20-point lead. Johnson for a couple.
Fine.
I'll be fine by game time. Johnson straight up the middle again, and he comes out the backside and almost got a first down. The left. Davis goes back the other way. They drop the ball. Who's got it? Georgia says they do.
Wow.
I think Kerryon Johnson got back on it.
It's
right.
Of time.
Carlson from 32 yards out. Now whistle before the kick.
Prior to snap, delay of game, offense. 5-yard penalty, still 4th out.
So now we'll try from 37. And he still got it.
I know.
That doesn't hurt either.
I think the penalties really got Georgia off to the wrong start here.
Here's another pooch kick, trying to keep it out of Hardman's hands, and one of the up guys is forced to call a fair catch. Now, they need points, and they need them fast. Fromm off play action. Hesitates. Here comes the heat. Throws it away. 2nd and 10. Brian Herrion gets the handoff on the sweep, but he's running out of real estate. And that's why they had to go so wide and didn't get anything. They got a yard, but that's it. 3rd and 9. Fromm, pressure coming. Hit as he throws, incomplete. Dancing off to the sideline after that big hit on Fromm and forces another punt. It's a beauty. Roberts has to backpedal to the 22. And he'll go down at the 26. And so is this guy, Kerryon Davis, out to the 30.
And the way the teammates trust him, definitely stud him this time around.
No doubt. Kerryon Johnson, another first down run. Big collision with J.R. Reed at the end of it.
What he did at LSU when he only had 33 yards in the second half rushing. The second half rushing, he's been there.
And there's his career high rushing, total 32.
We like it. We like him. We could see him. We could see him. He's the only running back to really touch the ball.
And now it's Stidham on the keeper. Trying to get around the Georgia linebacker, took a pretty good hit.
He is not still 100% from that hit.
Gonna roll out.
Throwback
this way to who else? Kerryon Johnson with a convoy in front. Johnson down the sideline. Inside the 20. He's gonna score. And the hammer just came down on number 1 Georgia. A 55-yard pass play.
Well, they had 3 great players in front of him. Brandon Smith, Casey Dunham, and Prince Tewanogo. And they cleared the way. And as Brad made the call, you knew he was going to stretch it out and get that touchdown. What a throttling of the number 1 team in the country by Auburn.
Carlson's extra point is good.
Kick. Why would you kick it deep?
And they have to call the same fair catch from the same guy.
What a 30-point lead will do against the number 1 team in the country.
Jake Fromm throws complete. Terry Godwin trying to reverse field, get what he can before he's run out of bounds in front of the Georgia bench.
And win the championship.
They've got Kentucky next week. We'll be in Athens, and they finish off with their other arch rival from Georgia Tech. Fromm going deep into double coverage, almost intercepted. Lets it rip, ends up becoming the prayer of Jordan Hare. And now the best run of the day, probably by Swift.
2 weeks later, we did.
Yep. Clock winding down near the 5-minute mark. Fromm pressured again. And he's going to run with it this time. Gets what he can, which is about 4 yards before he's run out of bounds. And, yep. Second down and 6. Fromm throws far side. Another good throw and catch. This one to Hardman.
All over, especially the Big 12.
Oh, what a hit on Swift. Man, Trey Matthews just laid the wood. Tackles and an interception against Georgia. Back in 2013, he had 12 tackles against Auburn. Fromm, deep. Incomplete. Intended for Riley Ridley, who's looking for a flag and won't get one.
One with me then if I have to. Never know. It's a long trip.
Toomer's corners getting warmed up right now. 4th and 7. Throws complete to Godwin. I don't know if they gave him the forward progress or not. He got knocked back about 5 yards.
It looks like he did get it.
I don't know. And while they bring the change from the far side, this will determine if Georgia continues here or if Auburn takes over on downs. And they got the first down.
I thought for a lot of times, looking in this game, I thought it was me. Since I came in the league, in 2006, they've won twice, Georgia's just owned them, And I remember that game in 2006, Matt Stafford was playing. That win, and that started the run.
Right. Reason for that delay, they were reviewing whether or not it was a first down.
Yeah, I think Gus challenged it, and Kirby wasn't. The linesman right here is the guy that makes the call, and look where the umpire is up here. He doesn't make the call. One more look from a different angle. You see where it's caught. The linesman who makes the call is actually 5 yards away from the play, right there. And he's making the call. But one other thing to think about here is the yellow line is just an approximation.
Sure.
But actually, Gus challenged it, and Kirby looked across the field like, hope we see you one more time.
Meanwhile, the whole Auburn sideline dancing again. Call on the field was a first down. That's how it feels if you're a senior on this team and you've never beaten Georgia. And it's carried over into the crowd. It's going to be kind of a long ride back to Athens.
Yep.
Now the question will be how far Georgia will fall from that #1 spot as well when you talk about the college football rankings and all of that.
It was funny, you know, all week doing all the interviews talking about the fact that Auburn controlled their own destiny. Most people laughed when I said it, you know, but when you get an opportunity to play back-to-back #1 teams, you got a shot.
Review, the ruling of a first down stands.
First down. Elijah Holyfield in the Georgia backfield with Jake Fromm. That's Hardman in motion. And the throw, knocked down. Nice job defensively by Jeremiah Denson.
Like a practice scrimmage for Jake Fromm right here.
Yeah, exactly. There's Elijah Holyfield. Looked like he got face masked around the 20, but I don't see a flag.
At this Auburn team, I thought they might be effective stopping the run, but not like this.
Wins short of the first down.
Team that
Holyfield looks like he might have gotten it. Trey Williams said he didn't.
if the yellow line is correct, I don't think he did.
Maybe not, but chains come out for the second time. And they got another one by the nose of the football. Again, we are not going to give up a touchdown. We gave up one on the opening drive. We're not going to give up another one. From what they did, touchdown Georgia. Blankenship's extra point is good. Outside kick from Blankenship, which they don't get. And he kicks it away.
So now we go to the committee side, and I know Notre Dame fans are upset that they're not in automatically, but believe me, they're not.
Malik Willis in, the backup quarterback, going to run it and get buried. Down to minute 35. Cam Martin finally in there. Willis going to throw. Oh man.
Goodness.
You talk about memory that Kirby Smart will forget here.
You're hoping Auburn beats, if you're Georgia, you want to see this team one more time.
And now they do run it.
This is going to go where I didn't call it. I didn't call it.
Chip did. And they run it up the middle. And that will end the game. The 121st edition of the Deep South's oldest rivalry. And it was all Auburn today. And there's the handshake. What a big win for Auburn as they go to 8-2. And Georgia falls from the ranks of the unbeaten.